me again today. I'm really happy to have my setup back and working well, and it is working well now. I mean, 30 frames per second while streaming. This is what it should be, and it's got me in such a good mood. I just can't even believe it. I was really feeling because my system setup was really lagging and very bad, and I didn't even play for today. But yesterday I did reinstall Windows, and the results were spectacular. I am back. I am 100%, and I am ready to go. We're gonna be using the entire multiboxing system, including auto listing, everything. Because my system works again. And you notice we have two guys just kind of standing around listening. These are guys that I was asked to pull through to Major Domo, and ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen today, especially with this sort of frame rate, this sort of performance on my computer system. I'm running 5 gigahertz on this box. I'm running, I don't know, 3.8 on the other box, but maybe 4. I think it might be as high as 4. And yeah, it's gonna be great today. Join me, stay with me, because we're gonna do some stuff. We might even do some alliance stuff. Oh my goodness, alliance. Yep, I have a 20-man alliance raid who is ready to go, kinda, for ZG. Yes, ZG Naked. We will be doing ZG Naked with 20 guys. Alliance. Come on, we have paladins. We don't need anything more. Paladins break the game. Just roll ZG Naked. Alright, so I'm going to show you my new button. My new button written by FS Rocket, German player, and it summons anybody who is out of range. So we're going to do that. We're going to summon these two guys who don't have mounts. Yo, bird free. I think that's your name on Discord. So, by the way, I am on TeamSpeak today. Raymond.teamspeak3.com. Join me. Chat with me. Let me know what the sound is like. I may have to adjust my sound up too high, actually. Let's see. Can you hear my voice? Your mic is going crazy. Some kind of music is playing. All right, let's turn it way, 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 way down. Actually, maybe we just put it right. Then the room doesn't set the music. All right, how's that, Smitty? Give me a sound check, Smitty. My mic is going crazy. Oh man, this feels good. It feels good to have my team back. It feels good to have performance back. There's nothing worse than laboring under a system that just can't do it. It just can't do it. It's just not quite good enough. And when you're rolling 40, you need to be squared away. Your system needs to be good. So you have me at a good time right now because I'm going as deep as needs to be gone, and it's gonna happen. Maybe you're not giving me my sound check. Oh, you guys going? Yeah. All right, have fun. We're gonna stop the music. The music is interfering. Oh, Eli's not going. What? Eli, can you get the music going somewhere else? I don't know. There we go, guys. There we go. Aha. We can turn desktop audio way up now in case somebody joins. TeamSpeak 3? Join me on TeamSpeak 3. I do not want to be alone. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely that I'm getting Silthus Boss to join me on TeamSpeak 3. And as everybody who's ever listened to any of my streams knows, that is a really dangerous prospect. Alright, let's kill some things really, really fast. Let's get our DPS out. $5,100 DPS is not good enough. You need to be around 7,000 here, but of course I didn't really back up the hunters at all, so that's gonna hurt the DPS overall. Is it a 2,000 DPS difference? Not really, so a little bit of concern there about DPS, but no concern about performance or frame rate. Yeah. 3,200 single target. That's good. 34, 39. Oh, and now we're at 2 target. And now we're at 43. And dropping back down. And we're going to finish around 4,300 single / slightly double target. I'm happy with that. That's good. That's really good. Yes, it's beer day and possibly tequila day because my daughter brought some tequila over, so that's gonna happen. And it's Sunday, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day, a really good day. A good day of streaming, good day of bug fixing. This is happening. We are gonna stream / bug fix / alliance BS our way through this thing today. Because the 20-man alliance team is coming. It's coming. It's coming. The 20-man alliance team. Paladin bugs and issues and problems are going to be a thing of the past. I'm getting reports that, oh, my alliance team, my tanks are taunting off each other. Oh, my alliance team, my paladins aren't really buffing right. Oh, my alliance team, some of my paladin healers don't heal. We will solve all those problems and more tonight. As you can see behind me, it's not nighttime here. This is California, and it's always daytime here. I want to get in on this. I only got 10 allies. Well, dude, you are in on it. With 30 allies, we could probably do all of Molten Core because we got paladins. The I win button of all of Vanilla WoW. All right, let's kite this dark iron ore. That's right. Behind me, Eli is playing Battlefield 4, which I have recently taken back up for fun. I don't play first-person shooters. That is the only one I do play, and I do love it quite a bit. And I multi-box Battlefield 4. Maybe someday I'll show you guys how I multi-box in Battlefield 4. I'm a multi-boxer, what can I say? Oh, it's not happening? Oh, it is happening. End of round details. Yeah, it wasn't a great round for him, but he's just warming up. He and his sister were having an awesome time in helicopters today, though. Fresh 60s? I don't care. Let's play Smitty. We're multi-boxers. We don't care that the 60s are fresh.
You need pre-braid best in slot.
No, you do not need pre-raid best in slot.
Pre-raid bis.
Eli's shouting pre-raid bis behind me. No, you do not need pre-raid bis with my team. Sucker!
That's the biggest bullshit ever. You do not need pre-raid bis.
You don't need pre-raid bis to finish any raid boss at all. Really. Just need some good greens that match you, and you need to know what to do. And that's the thing. The reason people want pre-raid best in slot is to account for the fact that you don't know what the fuck you're doing in raid. That's why they want pre-raid best in slot. Now, if everybody does exactly what they're supposed to be doing, you can kill every boss in greens. And someday, I will dress my entire raid up in greens and prove that. And that will be my most watched video ever. All of Molten Core in greens. Most watched ever. Should I do Shazza first? No. I need to help my self-esteem, because I had a bad week this week. I had low self-esteem on the few things I did try, because my system was so hosed with malware and pornware and whateverware is going on that I had to I need something to boost my self-esteem, and that something is Sulfuron. He will boost my self-esteem quite a bit. We left somebody behind. Somebody disconnected somewhere. All right, we'll summon him with our new summon button. All right, we'll raise our self-esteem on the Flame Guard Firewalkers, but first we're gonna summon somebody who we left behind. Man, I love this summon button. I'm gonna abuse this summon button from now on. I said for now on instead of from now on. I'm a jerk. Come on, sucker. Accept the summon. You can press the summon button again to make them accept the summon. Alright, he accepted the summon. Okay, let's just buff up a little bit. And let's see, he's asking, when are you starting? Because I go to work in 5 hours. What's up, Dave? Dave, I'm on TeamSpeak, so you can join me. When are you starting? Because I go to work in 5 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, maybe you're asking about the Alliance. Well, I've got 3 bosses to do here, so they're either going to go really fast or they're going to take forever. One or the other. Take your pick. You decide. You decide. All right, I have not turned on auto. I haven't turned on auto decurse, so I do need to turn that on.
User entered your channel.
Ooh, is that TeamSpeak? Ooh, wow, that's actually not great. What is going on? All right, say something again, Dave.
Something again.
Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Something again. Oh man, he's like a comic book. Okay, I took the banish off that Flame Guard. Let's decurse while we're waiting. I'm hitting the G button to decurse. That's actual decursive, the add-on, which I really don't like using. I want to use my own decursive, and I just wasted my taunt. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. Everybody's gonna get flamed. Oh, turned him around just in time. In fact, nobody got flamed. Checkmate. Checkmate, World of Warcraft. Nobody got flamed. Now what do you have to say for yourself? How's the new job, Dave?
No fucking air conditioning in the warehouse is pretty bad.
Oh man, that's terrible. No air conditioning. Oh, I hate that.
Wouldn't know what that's like.
Elon's got a new job, and he often goes to warehouses and factories with no air conditioning. Luckily, they give him an air-conditioned hard hat, so it's okay. Almost 420 subscriptions. That's right. What's up, Mr. Rogers? I'll hit you up here in a few minutes. Talk to you later. All right, all right. This guy really does want to do some Alliance action. He's not kidding. He's like, oh, you're gonna get on Alliance? I want to get on Alliance.
You can have my Alliance characters too.
Oh, dude, you got to give me your Alliance characters because I have 20 60s now.
Oh, well, I have like 19.
You have 19?
Well, I can't give you one because one of them I'm not changing the password on, but I think I had like 20. I had 20 level and 60. But like,
Oh my gosh, you know what this means? This means that we can do Molten Core.
but you know the numbers, like for the ones with 30.
I do know the numbers, but get on Discord and private message me the rest of the stuff. Because I can barely hear your voice, actually, dude. You never did buy a mic, even though you have a job. I'm not really sure what's going on there.
Me and Dave are both waiting for paycheck.
Eli says, both of you are waiting for paychecks. Oh my gosh. Eli's waiting for his first big score.
No, because I still tutor too. So I could afford like a crazy lab mic, but I'm just cheap.
Oh man, just think how far you could go with an actual microphone because everybody would hear your interesting comments and the things that you say, and it would be so good. Man, these guys just hit so hard. I do not believe these guys are supposed to get your life bar every few seconds, and that's what they're really doing to full fire resist. Life bar every few seconds. Crazy hard. Seriously. It's kind of weird, actually. All right, let's put our defense gear back on. Boom! And let's do Sulfuron. I'm gonna decurse for a little while because there's a lot of ignite flames in my party. Seems like your stream setup is using the webcam microphone. Not sure if that is intentional. No, definitely not intentional. I do not want to use the webcam microphone. Thank you for giving me that sound check. We need to, since I reinstalled everything, we need to make sure that okay. So let's get rid of this.
My quality's really bad today too.
Now what do you hear? Do you hear it? Do you still hear me, Dave? Do you still hear me?
Yeah.
You do? All right. On the stream, do you still hear me? Test.
And I'm gonna mute you in TeamSpeak, and then
Mute me in TeamSpeak. See if you can hear me in the stream.
User left your channel.
All right. Well, that's worse than muting. Can you hear me in the stream?
User joined your channel.
your quality is low in both TeamSpeak and the stream.
It is really. All right. Well, let's work with our microphone. Mic recording volume 100%.
How is it on your webcam mic instead of your headset?
Well, the webcam mic should be off now. I'm going to turn on smart volume, crystal voice. Is any of this having any effect? No? Ooh. Okay then. I need some
Actually, it's
sort
a
of...
little better on YouTube, I think.
It's a little better on YouTube. Well, the fact that you could hear me at all is, I guess, kind of a good sign. Let me hit the settings for this mic and see what they are. Filters, advanced audio properties, audio input capture, brr, brr, brr. Well, we can't go on with crappy sound. It says microphone's unplugged. Hello. Let's try that again. Front mic. Boom. All right, how about now? Test, 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 test. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Test, test,
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
hello.
Wow, some feedback there. Brah. All right, how does this sound? Oh, what happened? What happened? What?
He had feedback.
Feedback? But not right now, right?
Oh, now, yeah.
Now it's perfect, right?
There's a delay, so I can't tell when it's actually happening.
Okay, but now is perfect. I'm gonna say now is perfect, and we're all set, right? I'm definitely not using the webcam mic anymore, and you can hear me, right, Mr. Rogers? How about a okay there, Mr. Rogers? It's still using microphone that isn't on your face.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise.
Really? It's still using microphone that isn't on your face. All right, so let's get rid of this. Bam. Yeah. And we're gonna get audio input capture, create new, boom. We're gonna go with Sound Blaster microphone. Boom. How's that? How's that, suckers? What do you think of that? Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Test, test, test. Come on, man. I know the delays are... There, it's back to normal. There, it is solved. Fixed. That's what I'm saying. All right. Everybody says you sound like you're talking through a tunnel full of bees, but I am not talking through a tunnel full of bees. So I'm going to use the Y button to back up my healers. I am going to move my stack over to the kill spot. This is the killinator. I'm going to back up the hunters with the T key. Boom, the hunters are backed up. I'm going to bring the tanks back over here. Are all the tanks with me? I think they are. Yes, they are. I'm going to assign tanks up to these guys. Cupcake first. Then probably Espro. No, it's Enticer. And then Espro. And then the other tank. And yes, this is all very good. And we are going to move up into bowshot range. Bowshot range good. This guy, bowshot range good. And Cupcake is the special exception because he actually has to move over a little bit. Bowshot range good. And the other tank is bowshot range good. All right, we are all in bowshot range. We're going to hit the F2 button to get everybody bubbled up. Enticer did not get a bubble. I'm not really sure why. Maybe we don't have 5 priests in range. That's kind of weird, but I'm sure it's no problem. I'm sure it's not going to be disastrous. All right, let's get Sunders on everybody and move Cupcakes over so that people don't get
cleaved from Cupcakes. The other tank is having a hard time. Eversmile's having a hard time. Enticer's having a hard time. Everybody's having a hard time, but the healers are getting it done. No, Espero is having too hard a time. We're going to have to kill this guy really fast. We're going to interrupt him. Kill, kill, kill. Interrupt him again. Kill, kill, kill. No, no, he's still getting healed. Oh, that's because there's a healer over there at the stack, and Espero just did not have it today. Let's go wipe at the stack. Let's see how the healers are doing. The priests are doing great. There's absolutely no problem with frame rate. Nothing. It's just that Espero did not have his big boy pants on today. So let's wipe this up and try again. Espero was getting hit hard. Did we have... Oh, you know what? I think because I talk so much, I let the shadow protection lapse. Shadow protection is only 10 minutes, and you kind of need to have it on because these guys do a lot of shadow damage, so I let the shadow protection lapse. That probably was not helpful to the frontline tank fighters. Your only problem now is that your webcam mic is being sent through your speakers mixer and coming through the streaming program on top of your Sound Blaster mic on your head. But it's a lot better now. Do you really think that my okay, well, let's disable that mic then. Let's somehow disable that mic. Let's go to control panel, hardware and sound. And we're going to go sound, manage audio devices. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, see, that's showing as the default device. All right, so this is going to be default, set as default device. This one's going to be disabled. Bam. No more sound. No more sound, and you're sounding a lot better on TeamSpeak. Tusa! No more sound going through my webcam. So we are okay. Sound is good, frame rate is good. We can do this. We can do whatever the hell we want. You just have to believe. And I believe. Mavuga? I believe I will have another beer. Yes. It is perfect now. Let's restart the stream right after I res everybody and pretend this wipe didn't happen. We'll restart the stream. And not trying to be a stickler, but just trying. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. You are helping me make it the best stream possible. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, not enough mana. While I generate mana in my tunes, I'm going to generate mana in my tummy with more beer. He's flying choppers behind me. This is one of my favorite things to do in Battlefield 4 is fly choppers. And Eli and I do a really good job with me as the pilot and him as the gunner. He's being a gunner for another pilot, probably a better pilot than me. I have a lot of practice to get back to where I was before, so I'm willing to do that because it's just so fun and so beautiful. and it frustrates the 5-year-olds when we roll around in the chopper. And I mean 5-year-olds literally, because my 5-year-old grandson has been playing Battlefield 4 and doing, you know, pretty well. He gets kills. He gets kills. He'll drive a tank around and get tank kills against tanks who are shooting back. So, really proud of the little guy. You did a lot of flying in Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, I gather, was really good. I mean, I watched some videos about it. I never played it. And there are some map packs in Battlefield 4 that are an homage to Battlefield 3. And it looked amazing. It looked just as amazing as Battlefield 4, actually, if not more so. So yeah, it's the one first-person shooter I do play, and they are just wrecking up the place. What are you up to now, Eli? You got to be at like 30 kills, 22 kills, 22-1, and the one was just a redeploy. So 22-0, really. And you know, when you're a chopper pilot and you get a good gunner, it's just spectacular, because that gunner can save you from so many situations you get yourself in. Yeah, Eli's saying you become unkillable by any vehicle. Bad Company 2. We did actually do Bad Company 2. I did not play Bad Company 2, but Eli played all the way through it and did a little bit of multiplayer, not a lot. I think they had Metro in Bad Company 2. Was Metro from Bad Company 2? I think Metro was from Bad Company 2. Really great map. And I love Metro in Battlefield 4. And I loved the storyline from Bad Company 2. It probably was the best campaign storyline ever put in a first-person shooter. So if you've never played Bad Company 2, it's worth getting it and playing it just for the campaign storyline, because it is hilarious and wonderful and fantastic all at once. You definitely want to give yourself a tour of Bad Company 2. It's fun. Fun. This is tequila. That's what's going to power us through. I really didn't like Espro dying that fast. I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe he got turned around and was backting. I'm going to do a lot better job setting up my tanks this time. You really need to take a moment and make sure all of your tanks are tanking with the Alt 2 button. Just hold Alt down, keep hitting 2, and make sure all of your tanks are getting successful sunders, getting heals. And now we're down to actual hand reses, because these are released tunes. You want to release any tunes that are close to Sulfuron and hand res them, so you don't actually pull Sulfuron again, because no one wants that. Boom, we are up. Let's res, let's, you know, do whatever. And let's do one thing. Let's get SM Extend out. Interface, add-ons, super macro, SM Extend. Let's bring a shortcut out here. And what I want to do is I want to turn on decurse. Okay, I'll have decurse on for Shazra. I'm not gonna reload right now, but because we don't actually decurse in this fight. But I will have decurse on for Shazra. I should turn it on just to make sure it doesn't hurt this fight. but I really don't want to wipe again, and I'm not taking any chances. So everybody's being really quiet. Did I lose Dave? Dave, are you there? Dave? Am
No,
I?
I'm here.
Okay. Dave, what's your experience on first-person shooters?
Lots of competitive Counter-Strike, DoD.
What's DoD again?
Day of Defeat.
Day of
It
Defeat.
was a
That.
World War II Counter-Strike, like for Half-Life 9.
Okay, all right. I remembered. I downloaded that once. I only downloaded it to hear what the MG42 sounded like. I wanted to see. I wanted to see if their sound effects were nailing the MG42. I seem to think that Day of Defeat had a. I'm just a stickler for the MG42. I want to hear proper sound effects for it. I think that Day of Defeat had good MG42, but Call of Duty has a bad one. It's not realistic at all. It doesn't sound right at all.
Insanely fast, isn't it?
It's insane. It sounds like canvas ripping in real life.
Like an A10.
Yeah, it's like an A10, maybe a little higher pitched A10 sound.
Yeah.
But it's like a brap. And you know, there's really nothing else like it in World War II, and you want that to be nailed. The MG38, you can kind of pick out the individual bullets, but the MG42 you really can't. MG38 though is the weapon of choice to buy if you're a collector, because it's just the fit and finish and design of it is so perfect. It's so solid. It's amazing. MG42 is more punched out metal and not nearly as collectible as the MG38. So if I were ever to collect machine guns, I would probably start with the 38.
And you'd have to move.
I'd have to move to Tennessee, where machine guns are legal.
Hickok 45.
And Nevada as well. Eli says Nevada as well. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
you can have machine guns in Nevada. There's different laws for belt-fed. Eli is saying different laws for belt-fed. Eli knows a little too much about machine guns for my comfort, so we'll have to investigate that later.
Yeah, what here? You can't have more than 10 rounds in a magazine.
In California, that's a California rule.
And then, like, if you have a handgun, if you keep it loaded, don't you have to have 2 blanks in it?
What? No. What the hell kind of fake news is that? That's not true.
Someone told me that. I don't know.
No,
Like, I heard
no,
if you keep
that
a
is-
handgun loaded in your house, just like ready to go, it has
That is not true. It's a good idea. I like the idea. I like where that idea is coming from. Excessive safety, but that is definitely not true. I took a handgun
not really
safety course.
enforceable either.
What is enforceable? Come on. Nothing's enforceable. All right, we are ready to go with try 2, and we're really going to try hard to make sure everybody's safe and healthy after this pull. Why is Enticer not getting a bubble? Do we not have 5 priests who can bubble 5 tanks? I feel like we might not. Let me see. 1,
2 people with 1
2,
priest.
3, 4, 5. We do have 5 priests who could bubble 5 tanks. Maybe one of the priests isn't in my healer list. We better check that. Healer list. My healer list should be up to date with all the tanks. Yeah, see Lavaza. Did I spell his name wrong? Where's he at? Lavaza. No, I did not. So I mean, maybe he doesn't know the Power Word Shield spell. I mean, he's somebody else's tune, so he might not. But we have Shadow. We're going. Shooting now. Let's get all our targets sundered. Sunda. Feel the sunda. All right.
Sunder in paradise.
Lightning. And look at Enticer getting hammered. Why is Enticer getting hammered? Is he turned around? So this is what I want to do. I want to make sure that everybody is doing their job and not getting killed. The other tank's getting hammered. I don't understand. Look, Enticer's dead. He's dead. What the hell, man? Let's res Enticer. Jeez, you can't even stop healing for a moment. Got two guys here. And they're healing each other, so it's going to be impossible. Why is Enticer dying so fast? This is another wipe, guys. Man, I may need to get another tank in here. What has got Enticer wearing? He's got lots of might on. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of might. There is no reason for him to be dying so fast. Let's see.
It's a drag deflector.
Does he have a Drac deflector on?
No, he has a ship shield.
He's got a barrier shield, but I mean, that's not enough to be the difference, really.
And then probably half the might pieces used have less defense than what he had.
Not true. Stop it.
The belt was definitely better.
Come on. He needs stamina, you know. And
Yeah,
there's
like
no
the
way your
legs,
blues
though.
have
I
more
think
stamina.
The legs you might have. Like, that was a lot of defense on those, but he's a chance too.
MG42 original sound is tearing apart reality. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. And it tears apart your liver, too. All right. So let me see if I can see what kind of damage Espero is taking. I'm going to switch to damage on the damage meters. Damage taken. And let's look at Enticer. Not Espero, but Enticer. He's taking fire damage, good amount of fire damage, but mainly Dark Strike, which is a shadow hit. Is he getting healed, though? That's the real question. I mean, maybe healing is an issue. Maybe my healers really aren't healing. Healing taken. Enticer got 28,000 heals from a combination of sources. I mean, he's getting a ton-ass of heals. Eversmile only got 48,000. Enticer got 28,000 in that time. So the heals are going out. I do not believe it's gear. Well, I mean, it might be some gear, but I think it's something a bit more pathological than that. Like, you know, something 5-minute multiboxy. Although, I mean, we're getting good frame rates. There's no doubt about it. Getting good performance. And we're just not getting good results, brah. So let's try again and really just sit and tank for a while before we pull back the healer and really look at what's happening to these guys. Maybe even turn on some eavesdrop and find out what's going on. These guys see the priests seem to be hitting a little harder than I'm used to right now. Let me see how hard they were hitting. Let's take a close look at this Dark Strike. Dark Strike is hitting for anywhere from 460 to 1611 with an average of 988. He got hit with a 1,000-point average 11 times in that short time. We're going to have to take a strong look at what Enticer's health is, because it may not be where it needs to be. Because I don't have any enchants on him. I mean, you can get nearly 1,000 health out of enchants. And that could be an issue. By the way, yesterday or the day before, yesterday in my bad day, I had a really bad day. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And I did get plus 55 healing to staff from Baron Geddon, which is basically the best thing you can get off Baron Geddon besides the bindings. So even though it was a bad day, it turned into a good day because of that. Let's have everybody drink. People are rezzing way too slow, mostly because a lot of my rezzers have no mana. So here we are. We've got good performance. We've got OBS going. We're fully streaming. We're running 27 frames per second in RAID. Early this week, I was getting 10 frames per second in those same circumstances on my main. All right, I was getting like 1 frame per second on my priests. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything, so screw that. But, I mean, if I'm honest, OBS, the streaming software, does subtract 20 frames per second. I would gain 20 frames per second on everybody if I simply wasn't streaming. So you're going to do much better with 5-minute multiboxing than you even see me doing if you just get a KB Lake processor, a 7700K, and delit it, put the solder on it. It's really clean under there. There's nothing to mess up. You can splooge solder all over the place. They took all the capacitors out from inside the lid. It's all just smooth PCB in there. And delit it, put some solder on, run at 5 gigahertz on air, and, you know, profit. Oh, I hate that expression. Don't profit. You know, do well. Do well. Do well. Silphus Boss might be coming on soon. Hide your kids. Ladies, hide your babies. Mamas, hide your babies. Silphus Boss is coming soon. And the IQ level of this broadcast is about to drop 20 points. And there might be a bit of oversharing. There's always some oversharing that goes on with Silphus Boss in the raid.
So are you using any other tunes besides Enticer?
I am. I've got some scrub tunes in. I've got the other tank in from Valatorin. The other tank though is pretty damn geared. He's at 7,200 health. I don't think there's an issue there. He has more health than my tunes. All right. So the other tank is solid. Enticer though is down around 6,400. That is not considered super great. In fact, Cuppy what the hell is he doing at 6,800? Cuppy should be doing better than he's doing. He is not at 7,000 hit points. And by the way, if you're a warrior tank under 7,000 hit points, you're not really playing the game. You need to be at 7,000. And we've got Espro at 6,700. Cuppy at 6,800 and Enticer at 6,400. So we need to play the game a little harder.
All he had to do is not be a troll. Just get a bit of torrent.
Oh, you're saying he would have already been up there if he wasn't a troll. All right, I was thinking a different definition of troll there. You were trying to tell me, but all right, fine. Yes, he had to not be a troll.
Torrent using any of the other characters.
Yeah, let's pull the healers out. Let's roll the. You know, I'm relying on my Y button and my T button and all this, And it may not be accurate. I may actually have some healers over here in the stack, which would be kind of a disaster. So let's make sure that's not happening. We actually have to look a little deeper now, because if we have a healer in the stack, which we might actually, that could be why we're not actually buffing up. Where's that Lazaya guy? Where's that Lazaya guy? He's probably standing in the stack, and that's probably screwing up the heal order. Dude, here he is. Yes, he is. No, he's not. He's not standing in the stack. He's fine. He's fine. He's standing in the healer stack. No, he's no problems there. Doesn't look like anybody's illegal is standing in the stack. Oh, well, Karis is in the stack. Karis is in the kill stack. That's not good. Let's get Karis out. Where's Karis? Yep, Karis is a healer. He's getting heal assignments, and he's not even in the healer stack. So that could be an issue. That could be a serious issue. That means a tank could have gotten a heal, an extra heal he didn't get. Okay, let's try it again. Everybody has their assignments. Everybody's moving up to bow shot range. Everybody's kind of spreading out if they can. Is everybody in range of healing? Let's turn back. Healers are close enough. You know what they're not, though? They might not be in range of totems. That might actually be an issue. Get in totem range. Cupcake's getting way too close to that guy. Alright. Enticer's still not getting a bubble. He's the one who needs it too. Shooting. Pulling. Happening. Everybody get your shit together. We're going to move Cupcakes over. Enticer, how's he doing? Much better. What's going on? Why is Enticer doing so good now? Nope, nope, nope. He's not doing so good. He's doing bad. He's doing bad. Okay, he's back up. Back up. Kill this priest. Kill this priest. Interrupt. Interrupt. Priest is dead. Enticer's kind of doing better. No, he's not. Espro's not doing good either. Oh, jeez. These guys are almost dead every single time. Okay, I think I got Enticer's mob. Come over to the kill stack. Let's back the hunters up a little bit. Okay, we lost a heal. Interrupt. I didn't see the heal bar, so I interrupted anyway. He's dead. So good. So good. Let's get Espro's mob. Espro is not great. Valatorin, you better get some stamina on Espro. I am not happy with what I'm seeing there. Espro is not acceptable. That is Valatorin's tank, and he's throwing his tank in here with 6,400 and wondering why he's not doing well.
His main tank?
It's one of his main tanks. I don't think it might be his main tank. He should be using the other tank, because the other tank is squared away. He's the best tank we have right now. So all you people who've been on the stream watching to see if 5-minute multiboxing is still working, brah, it's still working, brah. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. This is the fourth healer. Pull him to the kill stack. Kill away, no deaths. Interrupt that heal. Shift 3. Cupcake is getting it hard. Boom. Have everybody follow you over to Cupcake. And hand move. Hand move the, back the hunters up. The other tanks, hand move them over to Sulfuron. All right, it took a few tries to figure this out, but we did get it. We did finally get it right. Some of the guys stayed over by the kill stack, and I'm not quite sure why. Let's get these kill stack guys over. What's going on, suckers? Okay, we have chaos erupting now. I'm getting everybody freaking what is it called? Sundered or cleaved. We've got a full raid cleave going on right now. I'm trying to lose this somehow. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's the taunting off of tanks. I'm gonna call that taunting off of tanks. Look at that. The other tank taunted again. Is that a taunt? I didn't see the taunt symbol, though. Okay. I've got him. Alright, we're just going to move the other tank out. The other tank, you're the main tank now. You're just going to pull him away from the red. Sometimes you just got to go with what's going on. I'm pulling all the tanks away from the red. That's it. That's it. I hit Alt 5. All tanks coming away from the raid. Fine. There. See? We got it done anyway. That was weird. But I do think we need to take a look at tank taunting off of other tank. Because I do think that there's some evidence of that going on. But use Alt 5. Get all the tanks out of there. Get the rogues over with a 1 key. Rogues and Fury warriors. And look at that. Look at my raid just banging it up like a storm. Boom. Sulfuron down, sucker. And we got nothing but crap. Nothing but crap. Although the volatile thing is probably better than what Lavaz is rolling around in, which is Rune Cloth Tunic. So that's an upgrade for him. Oh geez, half the raid was far away. I'm not kidding when I say half the raid was far away. Alt 4 is making everybody run away like ants. Like scurrying ants. What's going on here, boys? Alright, it's time for the hardest boss in Molten Core. That is Shazra. We have to assign Shadow Strike to somebody, though. What a weapon. What a weapon. Oh my gosh, I won Shadow Strike. Man, I'm glad. It is an absolute unit. I'm glad I rolled high. I rolled high on Shadow Strike. I win a Nexus Crystal. And only one Nexus Crystal, which, I mean, if Shadow Strike could be any worse, here it only spits out one Nexus Crystal. Screw you, Shadow Strike.
It probably has like a 1% chance for a shard.
Shadow Strike! Damn you, Shadow Strike. Well, crap. That means I have to go do Shazra, which is one of the least fun bosses ever. Mostly because ignorance breeds fear, and I'm ignorant of how to do this boss right. I've tried the 2-group method. I've tried the arc method. I guess I like the arc method more than the 2-group method. We are going to reload. In fact, I'll reload right now before I forget. Going to reload, and we are going to use automatic decursing for Shazra. That could also force my priests to lock up, so we will watch the priests during this episode. And do you notice that this is real? It can't be stated any other way. I'm playing a different game than everybody else is playing on this server. When you multibox like this, and you don't use it for anything else but multiboxing, you're really just playing kind of a puzzle game. You're playing a different game. You're not playing vanilla WoW anymore. You're playing some sort of real-time strategy game where it's very PvE. It's you against the computer. I don't PvP. I said I was going to PvP in 2018. It doesn't look like it's going to happen this year. Maybe 2019. I'll PvP, but yeah, it's really more like a puzzle game where you're really just trying to challenge yourself as to what you can do. Let's see. Eli was third, 24-2. 24-2, just killing people. And in Conquest in Battlefield 4, if you do not cap flags, you don't have a hope of finishing first. So if you can finish third just by killing people, you've killed a lot of people. Let me tell you, you have killed a lot of people. Because, I mean, you can kill nobody and finish first in Battlefield 4 Conquest. Just cap flags. Believe me, I've done it many, 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 many times. Play the objective, PTFO, and you will finish first. But you go 24-2, you're going to get a lot of points, brah. So this is the arc method of Shazra. And it looks like we do not have Shadow Protect on everybody. I don't remember if Shazra does shadow damage, but that's probably not great. That's alright. We're just going to still go for it. Make sure everybody has stretched out the line. And it looks like the far end of the line is still not stretched out. No, it looks like stretch out. Everybody do a right face. Give me a bubble.
Just did something hilarious. I went to go grab a drink and I missed the intro to the game.
Yes.
And he got a gunner that was different. I watched him fly up, do a flip into the ground and blow up.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So he scared his gunner, his wrong gunner away to get you in the helicopter.
You blew up the helicopter.
He blew up the helicopter. This is going well. This is going very well. I had the curse immediately pulled off me, by the way. No! 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 That was a lot of people killed. Shazra killed everybody.
Watching on the screen, your two bottom left characters were just locked out for like 5 seconds.
Bottom left? Bottom left? No, nobody's locked up. Bottom left is a tank.
No, bottom left on the screen.
Bottom left on the stream? What do you mean? Bottom left is Cuppy Cake. And
Not
above that
on
is...
YouTube.
Not on YouTube? What the fuck are you talking about not on YouTube? Holy crap, what the hell, dudes? Why didn't you guys tell me I wasn't freaking even broadcasting My stream right. Oh my gosh. Wipe this up.
And your priests were locked out, not when you were talking on TeamSpeak, but when the stream was on my screen, which is delayed, they were locked out.
Dudes, you let me down, bros. My stream was completely not centered. Now, oh my gosh. It was all of Shazra. Because this is a new OBS, and I had to reset OBS, and I didn't realize I did not have my pictures right on OBS. And you said,
so it would be first column, second row, and
those are priests. Those are priests. So they were frozen as hell, huh?
for like 5 to 10 seconds.
That's exactly what I didn't want to hear, brah. Brah. You're killing me, brah.
Well, you could have been like Tank Shay and switched to my decurse functions that I posted a few months ago, but you know, you don't want to win.
What? Your decurse is no different from my decurse. How are you saying that?
No, you actually use decursive. I don't. Or I didn't.
I don't use decursive. Not in my decurse routine. I don't use
Okay,
decursive.
well, I don't know then.
Tank Che doesn't use any auto decursing, by the way. I think he writes a program that takes his characters out of the fight, and all they do is decurse for a given fight. But he doesn't play anymore, so we can't know. We can't know. All right, I took decursive. I took my decurse routine out. Fine. We're going to use the G key. And nobody's saying anything on YouTube, so I think people got bored and walked away. Just walk away.
You didn't pay India for a 500 view rush.
That's what I need to do. I mean, I just need to pay India, and they will absolutely smoke my stream. Out of range. Out of range. Out of range. Still out of range. I'm going to run my reserves around until they're not out of range. Whoa. The range distance is wide, sir. It is wide. It's going to be really difficult to res all these guys in this arc. Shit, man. And I can't blame frame rate today, because frame rate is awesome today. Awesome. Oh, did you guys hit a tower? Jet rammed. That's the only way you're going to die with that guy. You're going to get jet rammed. Trust me, Eli, I will be as good a pilot as that someday. Eli's not trusting me.
I mean, it's just where you can go on the map. As long as you don't go to F, you're not blown up.
So he stays away from F?
Yeah, we're mostly at A, B, and C.
Really? Because I find so much anti-air at A, B, and C.
We just blow it up. I use laser guided on the AA tank.
Really?
Yeah.
And that works?
I'm blowing up 3 of them.
You've blown up 3 AA tanks. That's good. Means you're fighting well,
What's the AA tank stuff now?
young Padawan. After we kill Shazra, we have to go and douse all the runes to get Major Domo up, and we'll go thrust Major Domo. We're gonna fully thrust Major Domo. Out of range, out of range, out of range, out of range. Trying to get every reser in range of his target. Not enough mana. Alright, he's not out of range. Not enough mana, not enough mana, not enough mana. We'll have some people drink. So the hit and miss bosses in Molten Core when you're 40 boxing, for me anyway, are Shazra. And right now with the new scheme, I'm going to say hit and miss bosses. I'm going to add Sulfuron to hit and miss bosses right now, because the last few tries of Sulfuron, I did not one-shot him. So I'm adding him to the hit and miss bosses. And Magmadar, I'm still going to say Magmadar is a hit and miss boss, even though I've one-shot him twice in a row. I still don't trust those one-shots. Think they may be false, hopeful, whatever. Hopeful one-shots. And that's it. Everybody else, you should one-shot. Baron Geddon has not been a one-shot the last few tries. Because I have been absolutely screwing up. Enticer, my guest tank, he's not really guest tank. I've claimed him. Enticer, my 5th tank, still is strafing. So I got to remember to fix that, because your tanks are not supposed to strafe. No melee should strafe. Strafing is not for melee. Strafing is just for the casters to dodge Baron Geddon. Alright, we're almost rezzed up here, guys. Couple more rezzed, and we are done. And then we're going to reset, because we're going to take Decursive out of it, because the healers were locking up. And you never want healers to lock up. You never want the priests to lock up. And of course the priests were locking up, so screw the priests, man. Screw the priests. Pedophiles anyway. Alright, we're gonna reload. Bam. Everybody reloads. Get auto decurse out of the mix. I'm gonna put a global in for auto decurse. Maybe auto decurse is fine for 5 mans and stuff, but for 40 mans, it's still not where it needs to be. And Dave can't know that his auto decurse is the way to go, because he doesn't run 40 mans. He don't have time for that. Does he have time for getting 24 kills as a chopper gunner? I think so. Oh, look at that. Oh, it missed. Is he using Hydras? Yeah. Nope, he's got something else too. He's got tow missile. He's not using... He is? So he has Hydras and the tow. That looked like a tow. Nobody's saying anything on YouTube. Did I lose my YouTube stream? Are my YouTube people gone? Are my YouTube people bored? Let's see what Silith's boss is doing. We're going to wreck this place up. Boom! I sent a little message to Silith's boss. He needs to come in here before my family gets home from Mission Impossible 8 or whatever they're going to see. 27? I'm not keeping track. He's going to be a while, he says. He's doing next. So that's not where our entertainment salvation is going to be coming from. Maybe Dave can take a shot or two and get more vocal.
That's about Silver's boss, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
It didn't sound like there was any crumbs flying out of my mouth though.
True. You need more crumbs flying out of your mouth.
That's like the best way I could describe his voice.
All right, this is Shazra. Try 2 with no auto decurse. And no accidental AoEs on the raid. Let's. I'm gonna hit the G key and remove Shazra's curse from everybody. I removed it from a lot of people. Okay, he's about to blink, and we are smoking him this time. This is absolute annihilation. And he blinked to me. That's almost a guaranteed win. We have got this. Bruh's not here anymore. We have got this. This is a guaranteed win. He blinked to me on the first blink. Let's get rid of the curse. Get rid of the damn curse, you bastards. There we go. And he about to blink again. Blink anytime now. I'm ready for it, man. My camera's turned around. And the curse is up again. So we're gonna decurse for a while. This is, I'm hitting the G key, we're decursing, and there's the blink. I'm all twoing. Nope. Shazra, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Oh! He got 2 full AoEs on the raid. That was bullcrap, man. I think he's too close to that side of the raid. I'm gonna pull him over. The curse is up. Actually, more curses coming. And he's too close to that side of the raid. Oh! That side of the raid got fully fucked up, man. There it is. There it is. Shield wall is up. Shield wall is up. I'm hitting 6. I'm hitting 6, man. I'm having everybody heal me. That is flood heal, bruh. Range is tough. Flood heal me, bruh. Get me all the way full. There we go. That's a full flood heal. Still think he's too close to the raid. Whoa, there's not a lot of people alive. I don't think there's enough people alive to finish this off. I think what I'm going to do is do a double arc. And do the backup of the healers. I think, you know what? I'm thinking this through. And the great brain is working. My great brain is now working, and now I'm beginning to get an idea about how to break this fight. Yes, I am. Yes, indeed I am.
You're gonna put people out of range of the one thing.
Well,
Max range.
I am going to... I'm not sure. I'm going to 8 this up. I'm hitting 8. I'm going to get some Druid reses in here and maybe ice this. I don't think the Druids res anybody. Still got a DPSer or two. We may be able to slow walk this in. We've got heals. We've got DPS. We might slow walk this home. What DPS do we have? We have a warlock shooting a wand. That's our DPS right now. Might not be enough. That's 100 DPS to take out 35,000 hit points. I'm gonna say probably not enough. All right, that's 2 tries at Shazra. Too many in my book. But you know what? As long as it's just my code and not my hardware, my morale stays high. Because I can always fix my code. Can't always fix my hardware.
I think the biggest limitation on that you put on yourself is making your code usable for other people.
Yeah, I mean that's a mandatory limitation that that I have put on myself, and it's a must-have. If other people can't use my code, then why bother? So. But I mean, having said that, really, what do you think? What do you think is the limitation in this fight because of that? I don't see it. I don't know how to do this fight. I mean, I just don't. I don't know how regular raids would do this fight. It's just severely heinous. 3 groups? I tried 2 groups. Maybe 3 groups is better. Maybe we get into 3 groups and see how 3 groups works. But it's just a ridiculous fight. It's one of the hardest raid fights in the game. And any raid who came in here not prepared with a strategy is going to get their asses kicked by Shazra. That is just the fact. He puts a curse on your entire raid that doubles magic damage against the raid, and then he does magic damage to the entire raid. Yeah, you have to cleanse the debuff, says Steven Sedgwick. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, I was doing it. I was trying. I was using my G key to cleanse that debuff. But apparently, still, the problem is, he gets into my raid and he starts wrecking up the place. And it's an issue. He's just hitting too many people at once. With or without the debuff, it's rough. And I'm going to try a 3-group method right now. Because I've heard people say, yeah, I'd break into 3 groups. So I will try a 3-group method and see if that is the ticket. Because if you do a 3-group method and you fight him in the apex, in the center of 3 different groups, then he can only hit 1/3 of your raid at a time instead of half of your raid at a time, which is what's happening in the arc method and the 2-group method.
Then all your healers probably would be in the other group. So they can hit you.
Well, all healers are using quick heal in this fight, so they will blacklist anybody who's out of range and only heal people nearby them.
Well, if you just put them all in the middle, you wouldn't have to like think that, oh, I need 3 over here, 3 over here, 3 over here.
But then if Shazra went over to that group, he would kill all my healers at once. And that's a wipe. So I'm not sure that that is the 100% solution that you might think it is. It's probably an 80% solution.
Is it possible to get out of the blink range? Because then you can find a way where
No.
the healers are out of the blink range.
No, he will actually blink out of line of sight. If you have like somebody in a tunnel, in the tunnel, he'll blink to him. So it's completely random who he blinks to. Also, have you thought about multiboxing alliance? What stopped you? That's happening today, Steven. Steven, what's stopping me is I didn't have tunes, but some nice fellow got on and leveled all my alliance tunes, and then Dave is going to give me the like 20 of his alliance tunes. Dave is the guy on the stream right now, and we're going to have 40 tunes. Maybe today. Maybe today. But Steven, why do you say that? Are you trying to indicate that it might be slightly easier with paladins? Because that's really what Steven's actually trying to say.
The easiest class to code.
I don't know, man. Have you seen the Pally buff code? It's kind of complicated.
Well, I'd say that's tedious, not really complicated. And that's just the buffing.
You have to... Pallies have auras, and they have group buffs. And so you have to decide which Pally... what aura a Pally is putting on in his group, and what group buff a Pally is going to buff to other groups and stuff.
That's where it's really easy for me to do, but hard for you to do because you're making code for everyone.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Steven says, extremely easier with Pally's LMAO. Because Pally Cleanse probably doesn't cost anything either. It's probably a lot less than Dispel Magic.
Yeah, Dispel does 2 debuffs, though.
Dispel does 2 debuffs? Not that you need it, but it's interesting. Cleanse probably cleanse everything.
Just doesn't do curse.
Doesn't do curse? Okay. Wait, I swear now that on Shaz fights range stacks together. Range stacks together. All right. Well, that could be. You know what? That's interesting. You say that because what if I make a heal stack, a range stack, and an everything else stack? I feel like that. I mean, that's like what Dave was saying, but I feel like the range stack would pull a lot. And if the range stack pulls a lot, that's good. Because the heal stack won't be pulled. Won't be AoE'd. And if the heal stack isn't AoE'd, we'll never die. So let's
just let your melee run in and die.
No, I'm not going to let the melee. The melee are a blink target. And so if he blinks to the melee, boom, we win. Because then the heals just, you know, do whatever, heal the melee. If melee die, who cares? It doesn't matter. They don't even participate. And we're okay. All right, so we're going to do it. We're going to try that. We are going to try that. Oh, Eli's done with Battlefield.
Where's Kelso?
You know, I try to remember any advice he gave me on this guy, but I don't think he ever really gave me much advice on this guy. I think with this guy, he just saw my arc method and just kind of shrugged and said, if it works for you, whatever. Could have a hunter next to your main tank and have a distracting shot back to the main tank. No, dude. Oh, come on. Don't give me that distracting shot stuff.
You gotta intercept.
I do intercept. And this is the one. This is the only battle, the only raid battle in all of WoW that I use intercept on. But yes, it is programmed in. And you can see me intercepting during the fight. Right, we're almost buffed up here. We're going to pull again. We're going to put the heal stack back here by this lava cone. And then we're going to make a couple of other stacks. We're going to have the ranged split up and shit. I don't know. Alright, everybody's good. Alright, we're going to cut back by this lava cone. This is going to be the heal stack. Just use the Y key. Boom. Heals have stepped out. Over here, this is going to be the range stack. Right there. Are they within heal range? I think they are. And over here is going to be the bogus target stack. This is all tanks and rogues. Right? Their job is to maybe get him to blink over.
Oh, you should like spread all those guys out.
Why?
One more maybe.
Why?
So if he does blink, like he won't even hit them all.
I mean, he's only hitting a third of the raid in this format, so I think it's going to be fine. All right, we're trying this. This is it. This is the 90% solution. That means 90% of the time, I will win. Okay, he just did an AoE and he hit nobody. So this is good. We're going to hit 4. I've never tried this before, so there is curses up, so I'm going to get rid of the curses. I'm going to the G key. The curses are not falling off very fast, let me tell you that. Fuck. He went to the range stack, which is perfectly okay. We're going to come back to the middle. Nobody got hit. Nope. Fuck. The heal stack got hit once. How? Oh, I'm gulping hard. This is hard gulpage. I'm not even gonna take the frickin'. I'm not wasting time decursing now. And he goes to the range stack again. Come on, Shazra, get over here, sucker. Range stack has really taken it in the chop. Alright, so I do see an issue with this, and that is all my DPS dies. And yeah, we're not even far apart enough to fucking be out of range of... Oh, you know what? I kind of see... Seriously, if you kill Shazra on a regular basis as a multi-boxer, I want you to message me and prove it, because this is hard every week. That's wipe number 3 or 4. think they were too close. I mean, they were really close together. Shazra was able to hit all 3 parties when I was standing where I'm dead. Range is a real... Definitely need to decurse the range stack. Well, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true, but they definitely need to be further apart. Oh my gosh. Let's split the range stack. That's probably key. Let's split the range stack. We're going to put the hunters over on the scrubs who never shoot. And we're going to leave everybody else over on that stack. All right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the hunters over on the scrubs. And we're going to make everybody a bit further apart. I think we got it this next try, though. I know.
What's the radius on the AoE?
500 yards, apparently.
I mean, if it's like more than 25, you're just fucked.
It's like 30 yards. It's ridiculously long.
Yeah, then you can't even get totems for everybody.
No, you can't get totems for everybody. It's ridiculously long. The radius is just stupid. All right, that's Reservoir. But we're going to get it this next time, actually. I do think that... oh, you're welcome, Steven. He says, thanks for the multi-boxing code, by the way. Yeah. You are very welcome. Yeah, this next one is going to work well. Because the hunters, if they never pull, which is possible they won't, are plenty enough DPS to finish off Shazra. And what I'll do here to prove that my stacks are at the right distance is, before I buff, I'll set everybody up. I'll set all the stacks up. And if a stack isn't getting buffed, I'll know they're too far away from the healer stack. I think I'm this close to having my 90% solution. I really do. I think I'm this close. I think today is the day I get 90% Shazra solution. I have a 90% res solution. I have a 100% res solution here. Nobody's saying out of range, right? Nope, nobody's saying out of range. Yes, one person is saying out of range. Motherfucker. Who's out of range? Who the fuck is out of range? Alright, we gotta move over a little bit. Over here is in range. All right, Eli. Eli's going out for a little bit.
Oh, the banhammer's slow.
Banhammer is slow, so I'm banning. All right, I'm banning. What? Remove? Should I remove? Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. I'll do hide user on this channel. There you go. Yeah. These small-headed people who don't realize that when you only have 6 viewers, you ban every asshole. When you have thousands of viewers, obviously you can't ban anybody. But they have low IQ, so they don't get it. You can't help it, man. Learning disabled. They've got an Olympics for them, though.
What was that movie? Was it The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah, The Ringer. That's right. That was awesome.
That was fucked up. They even made that.
It was so wrong. It was so wrong. Oh my goodness. But you learned, it was a lesson movie. You learned your lesson. There was a lesson there for everybody. The lesson was pretty freaking obvious.
I hope nobody needed that lesson.
Yes. Is it a lesson that people need? That's the real question. I think that's the real question. Whoa. I was doing that thing. I was...
Well, I guess now that you have men, transgender boxers just beating the shit out of women, so...
Yeah,
maybe
well, they need the lesson. They definitely need the lesson. But, I mean, do they really? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. These people pretending to be women and competing against other women. They're not even pretending. I mean, they don't even have their dicks cut off. They're just fucking raping their little systems. All right, this is going to be Hunter's back up here.
Steroids to cancel the estrogen.
I mean, the world has gone mad, seriously, simply because people like that, the people who support such things, have an equal voice with all other sensible people. And that's the problem. The all other sensitive people vastly outnumber them, but their voice is no louder. Okay, let's try and buff. Are we getting buffs? Seems like we are, yeah. Buff range is fine. Is that other team getting buffs? Yes, they are. Buff range be fine. I think we got something here. But I gotta get these rogues off me. Keep following me out to the middle. Stop. Stop, you bastards. I gotta stop hitting the one button. Okay, I'll go out here to the middle where the rogues are out of follow range. No, they're not! Okay. I'll go out to the middle where the rogues are now out of follow range. There we go. Let me get back in here to get that sweet, sweet buff. Alright, Zumwalt, keep drinking. Is Zumwalt drinking? Zumwalt is not drinking because he has no juice. I'm going to run Zumwalt over to the mages so he can get some juice. I'll bring him back. He's got juice now. Alright, I will decurse this bottle. I will decurse. I do think we have our 90% solution here. I will fight right about here. I'm going to stretch the triangle a little bit. But the AoE range of that AoE is just redonkulous. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing for it. You just have to figure out how to win. And I will figure out how to win. Because I'm a winner, motherfucker. Bubbling's going to get some water. $17 waters. I will take it. Bubbling's drinking. Almost ready to pull here, guys. This is, oh, Steven says, if you don't decurse, you'll end up with a slower fight with a small amount of DPS left over to kill Shaz. Also, how optimized is your DPS? LOL. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by how optimized is my DPS? My DPS is optimized.
Well, his warlocks only do 1 corruption.
What?
Don't they only do corruption at the beginning, and then only one of them gets to keep it up?
Yes, that's correct. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, sucker? Oh, you want me to change that to cooldown cast on corruption? That's not a bad idea.
Did you get instant shadow bolts?
Oh, so if you don't have your corruption on the target, you don't get your instant shadow bolts.
You don't get nightfall.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say that? Shit.
I've been saying that shit for months.
No, months. Give me a break. I'm listening to you. Here I am listening to you. Let's look at corruption.
I don't know if you have a Shadow Priest.
I have 1 Shadow Priest.
It doesn't make a big difference then, but depending on how you code it, you might only get 2 ticks of Mind Flame.
How long does, no, what? He always Mind Flays. What do you mean?
The
2
way,
ticks?
like, you check casting, like casting true, casting false, doesn't
channeling,
work for Shadow Priest.
I check for channeling, stop it.
But that doesn't work on Shadow Priest.
It works on Mind Flame. Hold on, let's stop for a second and tell me how long a cooldown should I use for corruption?
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
I don't remember how long it lasts.
Well, that's what I'm asking, brah. Cooldown cast, corruption 30. Are we okay with that? I'll check. I'll check. Corruption is a 18 seconds. 18 seconds. So I'll put 17. Boom! That's a major improvement to the Warlocks. You gotta believe that, right? Resetting the Warlocks. All right. That's right. That's right. Cooldown cast on the Warlocks. All right. This is Shazra in. Ooh, I'm out of range. Okay, so that was bad. Up here was too far. How about that? I gotta be in healing range, so. That was a big swallow right there. Okay, let's let him do an AoE. Okay, that AoE didn't hit anybody. So, incoming curse. Everybody's cursed. I'm going to hit the G key. Cursing the fuck out of this guy. Decursing, I should say. And nobody's really fucking decursing. Still decursing. I think, is decurse out of range? Oh, that was my shitty stack. That was the shitty stack. That was just the hunters and the and some of the Oh, geez, that's too close. God. Stay by the pets. Pets are there for a reason. That's where they die. G. Trying to decurse. Decurses are so slow. There's 3 corruptions on him. Ah! Now am I ranged? No! No!
Yeah, like decurse for mage is only 30 yards.
You've got to be joking. You have got to be kidding me. What more can they do to make this fight unacceptable? I'm going to bring my rogues in. He's going to die after 1 AoE. He did. Rogue died after 1 AoE. Where's he at? I'm lost. Oh, he's on the healers. No. What? Decurse is 30 yards. That's great news right there. So I basically have to be in range of the AoE in order to decurse. That's great.
Checking my druid to see what the druid one is. Oh, never mind, they're poison. I thought druids could decurse too.
Druids can decurse.
Maybe I didn't train it.
Druids decurse, and mages decurse. That's it. Those are the 2.
Maybe I didn't train it because this is a moon kid.
I still think my arc's the best, so I'm going to do double arc. I think double arc is the way to go. Oops, I rezzed. Is that okay to res? Backing away slowly. I think double arc is the way to go. I'm gonna do a double arc. I mean, the only times I've ever really killed Shazra in one shot with very few people dying is in the arc method.
Well, when you do the arc, do you pick like the order for every single character? Or is it just random?
It's not random. They arc by group, and I have the groups set up, you know, in a smart way. Each group has a shaman, for example. Groups that do a lot of AoE have a priest, so they can do the Holy Nova for that group. You know, so
I just mean everyone has enough decursors and healers in range.
maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe for Shazra, I need to spread the decursors out. So, I mean, these are all good questions. To get Shazra perfect, it's going to require a lot of thought, obviously. More thought than I've been giving it.
Arcane resistance.
The entire raid dressed up in arcane resistance gear. Shazra then becomes trivial. We can just stack. We all just run up to Shazra and kill him. I mean, even the raids. Think about the raids that come in here and do everything in an hour, right? The totally overpowered raids that have 30 people and come in and do Molten Core in an hour. How is it they get by Shazra? That's what I want to know. What are they doing to get by Shazra? Because they all take that damage.
I had a shitty MC guild that could barely kill Rag in vanilla, and we killed Shazra with 20 one time.
just had all the dead weight shitty people not in the raid. And all we had was tier 1.
Yeah, that's all I have, brah. Okay, who are we out of range? We should be in range of every damn buddy. Don't give me any of this out of range crap. Out of range, really? No? What? Who are we out of range of? Oh, we're doing this till I get Shazra. I mean, I don't care how long it takes. This is going to happen. Because there's no reason I should have freaking 5 wipes on Shazra in a given week. Not with this kind of performance, not with this kind of setup, not with these kind of tunes. So we need to figure this out, and we are going to figure this out before my family gets back from Mission Impossible. Although we are running out of time for that.
Who's the star of this Mission Impossible?
Besides Tom Cruise, you mean?
Did they bring back Tom Cruise?
Oh yeah, he's doing his own stunts, you know. Yeah, he's a stud, man. He's Mr. Scientology.
He gets extra baby blood.
He will show you how it's done.
And then when they decide to make it a black guy, they'll just put him in blackface.
Yeah. It'll be Tropic Thunder type scenario. Out of range? Seriously? I mean, if I'm out of healing range, if I'm out of resing range, I'm definitely out of healing range. So, there you go. Screw this, man. It's going to be double arc. Double arc. Double rainbow. My way is the highway to purples.
I think My Way or the Highway was the Limp Bizkit song for Mission Impossible.
Well, how topical. How topical that is. Oh, this res cycle is taking longer than it should, so apologies, peoples. Yeah, of course the resers all want to res the other resers first, so I got to be in range of the other resers. Resers are... Oh, Sunkissed is back there. Hello. Sunkissed, a hunter, is back with the reser group. Okay, that's probably not right. Is my camera still working? I haven't checked in a long time.
Oh no, it's frozen. Oh no, it's working.
No, it's working. It just looks like it's frozen because I am so unanimated. Alright, I gotta hit the bathroom. We'll res these last 5 guys. Alright, we are going to figure out this Shazra situation, or we are going to die trying. Probably several times. Ah, really? Man, my res freaking thing is really fucked up. We're getting double reses everywhere. You know, you walk up here, you're at a raid boss, you have Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. That should be your ticket to one shot. Yet, it really didn't make much of a difference in my rating. Having Thunder Fury did not actually help at all. I was doing just as good with the ZG tanking sword.
Yeah, that's your AoE tanking.
So I am what you might call an unhappy customer. I think Thunder Fury should make a very, very noticeable difference in every fight. But I mean, if you look at the DPS, I mean, it's not even that impressive. 53.9? Come on!
DPS on the proc is pretty high. Should give your next Thunder Fury to a
I should give what?
The next one you get, give it to a hunter.
A what? A rogue?
No, a hunter.
A hunter? Why a hunter?
Just to piss the rest of the server off.
Oh, it is a hunter weapon after all. Says the autistic vaccination victim. Alright, let's do a double arc. And we're going to do more of a tight arc and a short arc, actually. Just up to there. It's going to be a tighter, shorter arc, and everybody's going to be in range. My problem is I'm making an arc so big that half the raid isn't even in range and doing DPS, so that's never very good. Let's do the other tank, who is... The other tank? Where is the other tank? What window is the... Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's going to stretch the raid out the rest of the way. And then we're going to have healers back up a bit. I mean, I don't know what difference it's going to make, but we'll have the healers back up a bit. I have a hunch it's going to make something of a difference. Alright, right face everybody. Everybody's right faced. Healers back up. And there is one hunter who backed up like he was a healer, and that is probably Sunkiss. Yes, we know Sunkiss is being shown as a healer in the hotkeynet stuff, so something to know. Alright, this is Shazza try number 100. And Shazra just ignored me. And he's gonna blow my fucking raid away. Okay, that's a G. I'm on the G key. I'm decursing. I'm still not decursed. I'm like the last to be decursed. There we go, I'm decursed. Okay, well that didn't work out super good. backing those guys up simply made Shazra back up. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna wipe this. I don't like that. That idea was not great. Gonna wipe that one up. We're gonna do an arc, but we're gonna do a different kind of arc. We're gonna do a 40-yard radius arc, where everybody will be in range. I have an idea. I have yet another idea.
That would be a 20-yard radius.
20-yard radius arc. 20-yard radius arc. 20-yard radius.
In the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 20-yard radius arc, and everybody will be in range, and
You like draw it out on paper almost.
yeah. I mean, you can do. There's some sort of trigonometric thing I can probably do in RAID in order to make this happen. This 20-yard arc. Some landmarks I can use. But we're going to do a perfect 20-yard radius arc, and we're going to put them right in the middle of the radius. No, it's got to be 30-yard radius because the AoE is 30 yards, so it's got to be like a 35-yard radius arc.
And then you just have to have healers and decreasers spread.
But what I just did was absolutely no good. Absolutely no good. That was a very bad way to do it.
Well, how many mages do you have?
5, 6, something like that.
How many periods?
You want me to spread them out in parties? I can move them around.
They don't have to be like the party, just the location.
Yeah, well, party is location, as I already told you. When we do our little F12 form a line, they form a line by parties.
And I would still try to keep the parties optimized. That's like...
They don't have to be optimized for this particular fight. But I mean, I'm still going to keep like a shaman in each party. And stuff like that. We just have to last until Silith, this boss, joins the raid. And then at the very least we get hilarity. Everybody is rezzing. Nobody says out of range. One guy says not enough mana. We'll make him drink. This guy says out of range. And we'll just keep an eye on all the out of rangers and move them around until they're not out of range. Out of range, out of range, out of range. Nope, not enough mana. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, we're rezzing fast now. No out of rangers. Well, so much for the Alliance team today. This is taking up my whole day just to do Shazra. Let me stop and start the stream. I think that makes a new stream on YouTube, so we don't lose that first 2 hours in the record books. Wow, that was a really good res. We are done already. Okay, so we have a suggestion to distribute the mages throughout the parties. I like that suggestion. Mages distributed. Let's also distribute the druids throughout the party.
And I don't know if this would happen automatically, but then they would like want almost a different features list for each mage, like depending on where they are.
You can set that up. I mean, you can set up priority lists for decurse, and we have punching bear. We've got a double decurse in group 7. We'll put the double decurse in group 4, which is halfway through the line. I like this. I like this idea. I think it's a good idea. This idea incorporates the way decursive works. And because of that, I feel smarter. Missing reagents, lots of missing reagents. I'm sure my buffing routine is not perfect and I overuse reagents, so once I tried to make it perfect by like having my healers call out whenever they used a reagent, but I can never quite get it working well. Right. Oh, wait. No, we're not nearly buffed enough. We need that shadow buff on everybody as a minimum. Maybe it's not shadow damage, it's arcane damage. I think Dave said it was arcane damage.
I think the AoE is arcane. Doesn't he do a dot too?
I don't think so. All right, single file, 35-yard.
Well, they might resist the curse.
Yes, yes, that is key. Resisting the curse would be a good shadow resistance thing to do. Gulping hard. All right, let's see who the last guy is out of the stack, and we'll just make the stack move a little bit further into the line. Last guy out of the stack is going to be Enticer. So we'll just have him move a little further to make the stack sort itself out. That's it. Right face. And that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is, you know what? You know what else I do sometimes on successful pulls is I put all of the tanks and all of the rogues, and I'm gonna get them all following me.
Outside of the arc.
On one end of the arc. So that gives one end of the arc a really strong chance of attracting Shazra, where the rest of the arc isn't going to be bothered. So there, I did that. So that almost guarantees I win. Yes, I win. Where you headed, Shazra? Where you headed, bro? Bro, you scared me, bro. And right here is where I want him, on this little kind of light line. Okay, there goes the curse. We're going to hit G for a little while until the curse is gone. And I'm still cursed. Okay, I'm not cursed anymore. I'm going to assume that is right. The curse is gone. Very little damage. Very little damage, I'm going to say. And there's the curse again. So we're going to make sure I'm healed up. 6 me a little bit. And G. Let's decurse for a while. And the curses are falling off fast now. Oh my gosh. All the curses are gone. Dave, your idea was insanely good. Insanely good. Distribute the decurses throughout the raid. I'm not decursed. I'm still freaking cursed. Bitches. That's what you might call a intercept. Decurse me, you fucking assholes. Oh, there's a lot of curses up. I gotta start decursing. Oh man, they're falling off fast. Oh geez, and they're all off already. Oh my gosh, I think we found our 90% solution. I do think we found our 90% solution. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so much less damage. Decurse, 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 decurse. I'm hitting 2 and G alternately, but I need to actually get some heals here. More decurses, more decurses. Oh, all the decurses, all the curses are gone. My gosh, my gosh. Oh, curses are up, curses are up. Kill them all, kill them all. Dave has solved. Dave has cracked the code. Dave cracked the code. Shazra's dying, and Dave cracked the code. We are going to kill Shazra with no deaths because Dave cracked the code. Oh, oh. Shazra's gonna die. Decursing, 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 decursing. All curses are gone again. Maybe one, maybe a pet curse. Shazra's going down. No deaths. Dave cracked the code. Dave cracked the code! Good job, Dave! You nailed it, bro! Let's take a screenshot. Let's take a screenshot of this raid order, because I'd be willing to just keep this. I'm willing to just keep that as my raid order and just say, this is the raid order for Molten Core. Because I cannot remember the last time I killed Shazra with no deaths. I can't remember. It's not even in my memory banks. And we got garbage, by the way. Unfortunately.
Why were you not doing that already, though?
Because I never really thought about it, bruh.
Just too lazy?
Bruh's not here anymore. Too lazy, man. Shut up.
You're like, I just want to I don't want to change my arc code.
No! I stack mages together because, you know, I want the AoE and then I want a priest doing the you know, Holy Nova on them. There's a reason behind it, but fuck that. I'm doing this from now on.
Well, that was like kind of what I was saying about making your code usable for everybody. But like, you could have separate DPS functions for every boss. Basically, is what I would do.
I'm saving this.
Change my keybinds for every fight.
Raid order. Boom. I'm going to make that the permanent raid order. All right, does anybody need Arcanist gloves? Find wearing mage hand or hands? It's gloves. No, it's not gloves. Hypnotic Flame, Sorcerer's gloves. I don't even know if Valatorn actually needs Arcanist gloves, but
Sorcerers might be better.
Sorcerers is probably better, but I'm going to give Valatorn the Arcanist gloves anyway, so at least he has the options. The option. Maybe if I go to Master Looter, I can just loot to people. Give loot to... Nope. Apparently after the fact, it's not going to work.
Where your fire resist set. Oh, there's Valatorn.
But what window is he? I'm having trouble finding him. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he's watching the stream. Okay. Valatorn, you just got gloves. Yeah, big dummy. And I mean, all my rogues have the boots, so I'm just gonna DE those. That was such a great Shazra. I mean, that's one for the ages. Yeah, dude, you missed like the most perfect Shazra ever. No deaths. And it was because Dave hit on the idea of scattering my decursors through the raid when I form my line. It works so incredibly well. Oh my gosh. I'm almost crying tears of joy. I'm crying tears of tequila.
Tears of common sense.
Man, shut up with that shit. Oh my gosh. Tears of common sense. Unbelievable.
Maybe they're trying to decurse someone out of range.
My priests weren't locking up. Were they locking up that fight?
But when they do lock up.
No, well, they don't. They blacklist out of range. That's the thing. If they get out of range, they put them in a blacklist for 5 seconds. I wish it was that simple. I mean, it's really just combing through the raid, checking for debuffs. That's the problem. It takes forever programmatically. Now I never doubts a single rune just to make you run. It wouldn't matter if you did, brah. It wouldn't matter if you did. After a few hours, the runes undouse anyway, so I got to go back and get them. Let me flip on my fire gear. We're going to roll over to Major Domo. We're going to finish off Major Domo right now. Then we're going to switch over to a 40-man alliance team. and
30, probably.
and do nothing probably, and do jack, because none of them are attuned to molten core. What we'll do is we will attune 40 Alliance to molten core. That's what we'll do. Well, certainly. Wait, did you say 30? We have 20. Wait, you only have 10 60s?
No, I have 19. I have 20, but one of them
You're not going to give me one of them. That's fine. I don't mind you not giving me one of them, but I have 21 Alliance that are level 60. So
exactly
that's perfectly all right. That's perfectly all right.
I would even give you the other one, but I'm just too lazy to change the password.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't really matter now, because if you do give me 19, I don't want anything else.
Yeah, Valtorn, you can have whatever you want.
He doesn't play Alliance, bruh.
No, the Horde ones.
Oh, the Horde ones. Yeah, he's already claimed some. He's already claimed the ones that matter. I'm just gonna grab all this Dark Iron ore just in case Valatorin ever wants to make his fire gear. Any of them on your Horde logins? No, I don't think he ever did that. I don't think he double created tunes. So they're all different accounts, right, Dave?
Yeah, they're all different.
Or maybe I'll level and skip ZG this week. Level what, though? Do you still have some to level, Valatorin, from Dave? Were they not?
My Alliance tank was better than Enticer 2. Has enchants.
That's the one you're not going to give me, though.
No, yeah, you can have this one. You just can't have my mage.
Oh, your mage is the one I'm not going to get. All right, fine. I've got a T1 tank. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything else on besides the T1, so...
Yeah, my warrior on Alliance has 416 defense.
416 defense? Holy crap. I think that beats almost anything I have.
I think it would be capped if it had a Drac Deflector.
Drac Deflector? What's this gay stuff you're talking about? Woo! This is a good day, people. I don't care that it took me 8 tries on Shazra. That 8th try was the sweetest thing. And you gotta admit, my hardware is working tits. And this is with streaming, which, like I said, subtracts 20 frames per second. So, loving life. What will make me super happy if we go one-shot Major Domo, which I think we have a very good chance of, by the way. I've got some recent experience on Major Domo. You saw code changes on Sulf. Was there issues? The other tank is my MT now. Yeah, well, the other tank should be your main tank because he's badass. He's better than any of my tanks. So, yeah, I'm jelly of the other tank. I'm using him today, by the way. Only because, oh yeah, you're on now, and you can't use your tunes because I'm using them all. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, I'm using all your tunes, brah. Code changes on Sulfuron. Was there code changes on Sulfuron? I don't remember what they were. I don't think anything serious changed on Sulfuron. The one thing I got wrong is Sunkiss is backing up with the healers, so that's wrong. That's a hotkey.net file problem. And that's it. As far as I know, that's it. I'm just dousing runes, popping Domo, and we're done for the week with Molten Core. Wish we could do RAG. I tried RAG a few legit times. Still don't really have a... I don't really have a... Well, I do have an idea. I do actually have an idea for RAG. But it's going to take... It was depending on the ability to tell my position inside of RAID. And apparently that ability doesn't exist. That's only outside world ability. You cannot tell your location inside RAID. So,
There's no get map position.
get map position doesn't work inside RAID. So,
Does it always give you 0 or?
it's always going to be nil, I think. So, or 0. Anyway, it doesn't work. It only works out of doors. What I decided I would do is I would have a key that says periodically, next guy stop following. All right? So every 15 or 20 yards, I'll drop a guy off. I'll just hit the key that says, next guy stop following. Next guy stop following. Next guy stop following. Then I'll drop people off in the arc around RAG perfectly by dropping them off from the stack with a key that says, you know, stop following, stop following, stop following. Then I'll have circled around RAG my full raid, and I will have fighting RAG a good fire resist warrior and a good dedicated healer, and I'll go in and out of the knockback. I won't get knocked back. And we will do RAG like I did when I got Thunder Fury. And we had a whole bunch of people in. Not a whole bunch. We had 7 people in helping me. But really, I did the bulk of the DPS with my raid. Because I very carefully spread them out around the arc. So, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I think RAG is doable solo. I just need to apply... you're in bed 10 p.m. lol. You're in bed now, or you're going to be in bed by 10 p.m.? Is it 10 p.m. there? 2 plus 8 is 10, yeah. So it's 10 o'clock there, so... Just keep watching, just keep watching. Okay, this should be 5,000 DPS. Okay, 4,000 DPS with hunters backed up, 4,600 DPS. Okay, 4,600. Wait. Oh, jeez, I'm not even looking at DPS.
You should check your warlocks too.
4,700 DPS. 4,700 DPS. It was close to 5,000, which is where I wanted it to be. That's fine. That's fine. 4,700 is fine.
Test the warlocks with and without that code. See the difference.
It's not going to be that big a difference. Come on.
20
Percentage points here.
DPS each.
Come. Well, how much do you say?
Probably 20 to 30 DPS each.
They're doing like 200 DPS. You're not going to notice that much. So.
Only 200?
Only 200 or 300. Well, Brutalium did 258 in that last fight. 208 for Brutalic. 200 for Brutaliar, 191 for Brutalium.
Do they do better FPS when you're not streaming?
Well, yeah, they do, but I mean, who cares? I'm not streaming, so nobody ever sees it. It only matters what I do when I'm streaming. So very existential right there. Who's that guy? Who backed up with these guys? Friendly Fire backed up with these guys. That's a hunter, I guess. But we also have to back up Sunkiss. Right. We have a lot of hunters in this raid. Alright, this is Major Domo. We're going to assign targets here. Boom. Cupcake gets that one. Enticer gets that one. Maybe. Let's do double. Let's do double tanking. Cupcake. Enticer. Shift Enticer. Espro. Oops. Shift Espro. We'll make Espro select that guy instead. This is the other tank. I think, you know what? I'm okay with that. Shift the other tank. And we're going to make the other tank select that guy. So get up in bow range, the other tank. You're in bow range. Cupcake, get up in bow range of Major Domo. Good. You get in bow range of your guy. And you, Enticer, get in bow range of your guy. Alright, everybody's in bow range. We're going to put a skull on this guy. We're probably not going to kill him first. We're probably going to wind up killing some healer that comes to the stack first. And shoot! And Eversmall comes back to the stack. And somebody lost their guy. That's not good. Interrupt that guy. Man, we lost a lot of guys. And we lost even more guys. Oh, the other tank died. The other tank should not be dying. Was he out of healing range? Not really sure what happened there. But we did kill a lot of guys before we wiped. It was all going really well until everybody died. Oh, I want to kill this guy. Oh, I'm going to kill you. Oh, I'm going to kill you. You're dead. You are dead, bear. Who got teleported? Enticer got domed. That's a problem. Enticer got domed. That's just bad luck. I mean, sometimes you have bad luck, and you just gotta deal. You just gotta own it. Enticer got domed though, and once you get domed, you're out of healing range. I think the other tank might have been out of healing range. I think my healing stack was maybe a bit too far back because the other tank died, and the other tank should never have been able to be killed. So that's on me. That's on me. That's on setup. Seems like he's in healing range. Yeah, he was in healing range. So why did the other tank die? That's a puzzle. I'd have to watch the video to see. But we did really good DPS there. I have no problem with what was going on there. Just some of the tanks died. Enticer got pulled to the dome. That's bad luck. And let's just do it again. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just need to add a bit more beer to the mix, and everything will be okay. Let's release the guys in the dome, because they will definitely pull the boss. I'm going to call that a really good pull, except some tanks died and lost their targets. Well, Enticer lost his target immediately, which is no good. You need to get some Sunders on before you lose your target. But the thing is, here's the thing about these targets. They don't come right to the tank. They stand off, the elites stand off, and they try to shoot some fireballs. And meanwhile, the tank's not able to get their Sunders on them. They're not able to do anything to them because they're standing off. Then they start coming closer, and maybe they've already got aggro to the stack because of all the healing aggro. So in that way, it does make it really tricky. You really do have to micro your tanks on this fight a lot of times. And make sure they get those Sunders after that first fireball when, you know, they've got some stack aggro. I'm just talking a lot to, you know, kind of disguise the fact that I totally fell on my face on that Major Domo and may fall on my face many more times before the night is over. Let's do a manual res on the dome. That's ice flows. And that is Enticer. Come back here and do a few more reses. And refresh the beer. Probably should eat something today. I haven't eaten anything today. Got some Korean barbecue that's left over from yesterday.
Fasting is the way to go.
Intermittent fasting. That was a. What time is it now? It is 2:27. That was a 16-hour intermittent fast. If you don't count alcohol.
Oh yeah. So much for that.
So much for that.
Even coffee doesn't count. Like if you have any caffeine, that doesn't count.
Really? That breaks your intermittent fast?
Yeah, because it starts your metabolism.
What? But you
It's
want
not
your
true
metabolism
fasting.
started up. You want your metabolism rolling. It's not like coffee's providing any calories. It's 0 calories.
Make the rules.
Oh, you don't make the rules. Those are just the intermittent fasting rules. Are you slim? Don't give me advice if you're a fatty.
Slim.
Oh, you're pretty slim?
170, 5'11".
Oh, you are pretty slim. All right, fine.
Not slim for a mountain biker.
I'm saying that's pretty skinny. I mean, I'm 6'0". When I was 177, I was almost gaunt looking.
It'd be hard for me to lose like 5 pounds even. I have like big legs.
Yeah, I don't think my wife really liked me at 177 because she doesn't want me looking like a skinny little punk.
I've weighed over 200 before too.
Yeah, I mean I'm 210. I'm anywhere between 205 and 210, and
I like being able to hike 20 miles and my knees don't hurt.
yeah, I don't have any problem with my knees. I don't have a problem with my legs at all. Period. Squat 275, 25 times. But if I'm up to 275 on my squats, my knees do begin to feel it. My knees do begin to, you know, have twinges that kind of make you think there might be something going on there. Yeah, once you get to that point where your knees are beginning to give out, you get a little worried. I'm old, so 275 for me is like a huge 5x5 squat target, and I'm totally happy with it. But I have squatted, 300 once, but that's just once. So, and I really don't go to the rack anymore just because of the tear in my shoulder. What's that?
You shit yourself when you did that one.
No, I didn't shit myself.
Just a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Anyways, all right, let's do this again. Enticer's going to go on that side though. Okay, that's going to be cupcake. That's going to be. Oops, did that wrong. Didn't hold the shift key down. All right, let's try that again. That's cupcake. That's one enticer. That's two enticer. That's Espro. That's second Espro. That's the other tank. That's second the other tank. All right. Let's get people up to their places. Doink. How'd it go, Eli? Did you make your drug connection? Make your drug connection?
He's so that Jacob, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. And we're going to put a skull on that guy so we know when he goes into the raid that he's my loose guy. There we go. Shoot your arrows. And let's really get everybody just kind of sorted out with their guys. Oh, look at that. The guy for Espro just went right by him. Where is Espro's guy? Espro's guy's all the way over here. Getting janky with it. Espro did nothing. He didn't even get his guy. Everybody's gone. Everybody's. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Oh Lord. Oh lordy lordy. Lordy lordy. Lordy lordy. Somebody get some money, nigga. Get some money, nigga. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. No tank pulled any of his shit. You know what? Let's do it a different way. Let's do it a different way. And the different way I'm going to do it is we're not going to double. We're not going to double assign tanks. We're going to single assign tanks. That one doesn't even count. That was silly. What'd you go do, Eli? Why don't you tell everybody? We have some guys who need to port back and get repair, though.
I just, did it down on
Something PCP, I'm hearing from my clever son.
They had a sale. It was 1 gallon for like $200. So I couldn't turn that
1 gallon of PCP, he says. $200. Is that a good price? I want my kids, making good deals.
It's that they measure in volume, not weight.
Yeah, they actually measure
Volume? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he got ripped off. Do you think he got ripped off? Hate it when my kids get ripped off. Son of a bee. All right, we got to send the tanks back to get repair. All right, we're going to single tank. We are going to single target tanks, and I'm just going to pick up all of the healers as they get to the stack. And I think that'll be okay. And I'll just hit my shield wall. I'm going to probably do some helicopter 2-boxing with Eli today. Monique is supposed to get me 2 more big screens. 2 more big screens today at Costco. I told her to get 2 more 40-inch 4K monitors. One for me, this multiboxing system, because this monitor is a 4K, but it's only like 32 inches. It's not big enough. And one for 2-boxing Battlefield, because I'm going to get back into that. I mean, I'll 2-box Battlefield by myself too, just so that I can pop the gunship on certain maps and jump in the gunship, because I love being in the gunship. The C-130. It's not a C-130 when it's a gunship. It's oh my gosh, I was in the Air Force and I don't remember the C. I think it's a.
The Hercules or whatever?
Yeah, the Hercules.
It's C-130, I thought.
No. The Hercules is the transport. The gunship is called the. It's not. It is an AC-130, but it's AC-130. That's what it is. AC Attack C-130. That's what it is, and its nickname is Ghost. Ghoul. Something. Spooky.
I see Spooky and Ghost Rider. Oh, that's in development.
Ghost Rider's in development?
They're developing a plane from the 60s still. Wonder what the new B-52 is going to be called.
They're all retired now, right? B-52s?
Oh, no.
No? No, they're not. You're right, they're not.
Until like 2052.
They are still using B-52s. Oh my gosh.
It's expected to serve into the 2050s.
Holy crap. That is so awesome. You know, I rode in one of those, right? I got an incentive ride in a B-52 at Nellis, I believe. That was fun.
So I wonder if, like, how much of the plane would get replaced over 100 years? Probably all of it.
Probably all of it. I'm thinking all of it, and it's not 100 years. It's 75 years. Let's be realistic. Come on now.
Well, if they keep it going.
If they keep it going to 55? I think it was 1955 that it came online. Yeah. No, they're not World War II, you goofball. I got this World War II inept behind me. B-52 is a jet plane, you understand, Eli.
They only had the Messerschmitt 262.
262, there you go. Hey, guys, this is all World War II trivia all the time.
My favorite book when I was a kid was the Jane's book.
Really? You read Jane's All the World Aircraft?
Yeah, my grandpa got one for me, and I destroyed it in a matter of months.
Oh man, lovely book, lovely series. Jane's has all sorts of compilations on world military vehicles, and it is the largest privately operated intelligence organization in the world. All right, let's pre-summon Eversmile. Oh yeah, if you stick with me long enough, you'll learn all kinds of useless information about World War II and the military. And
another thing that's crazy to think, the F-22 prototype was like 1990.
oh man, don't even get me started on that.
Just imagine what they have now.
They don't even have the F-22. It's barely in operation right now. It's just it's a bad story. It's a very bad story. That is
thinking of the F-35.
I might be. I mean, which one has the problem with the oxygen?
I don't know.
I think it's the F-22. I think it's the F-22 that has the oxygen problem.
F-22 is the one we're not selling to anyone else.
Yeah, well, it's still got an oxygen problem.
And it had the thrust vectoring.
Thrust vectoring. It is a death trap. I think one guy did die. I think one guy did die in the F-22 or the F-35. Forget which one. Somebody give me a check on that one. F-35 or F-22. Who has the oxygen problem in Alaska? But anyway,
there was an oxygen problem in 2010 with one of the F-22s.
It's still there though, dude. I mean, don't believe them when they say in 2010. Oh, yeah. I've heard that it's still there, and the fleet is quite periodically grounded because of it. So watch out for that F-22.
Works anymore, then I don't know.
All right, so let's buff up. We're going to buff up in pool again. I really do believe that we're going to get it this time. Well, we might lose some people, but we won't lose any elites to tanks. And that's really the key. So I'm going to assign like this. That guy's going there. Enticer there. Espero there. The other tank there. And they're only going to get one thing. And I'll put Skull on the odd elite. And all of these healers, I'm going to watch myself on Eversmile. And make sure that... we still got some buffing to do. Oh, Phantom Bow's back in the game without the... we used to tape threads to the monitor. Crosshair threads. We would tape crosshair threads to our monitors in Battlefield 4 so that we would always have perfect crosshairs no matter what. It helped a lot. And it really helped on the Phantom Bow. But Eli is actually pretty damn good with the Phantom Bow, even without the threads. But there is no dot in Battlefield 4. I don't know if you know that. There is no natural dot in Battlefield 4. There on the Phantom Bow or on a lot of weapons, like the shotgun or whatever. So having those threads is a great cheater method to play Battlefield. And for an old man like me who's learning to play first-person shooters on consoles for the first time. We're getting a hoot over there. It was critical for me to be able to do. So there you go. Let's move everybody up to their targets. Yes. Your target right there. Do not let them get by, people. If you let your targets get by, you suck. And The other tank is right up here. Our best tank, ironically. And we'll have everybody shoot at that guy. I'm going to shoot at that guy, actually. Bubbles on. Shoot. Alt 2 for the rest of the day. And wow. Cupcakes just let... Did I do something to reset the tanks? This is what they call a clusterfuck. Major clusterfuck. I'm just doing AoE. I don't care. AO of the E.
Hey, maybe it'll work.
Maybe it'll work. Yeah, you know, some of the geared groups do AoE, and it does work. Are we geared enough to do AoE? But Cupcake didn't keep his target at all. I mean, and his target was kind of an important one, Major Demo. Okay, guys, I'm feeling the pull to Battlefield right now, so although I know I can do this, it needs repair. I kind of need to res at the Angel and go back home. I think I might let Valatorn take over right now, so I know he can do it. So Valatorn, you're on. I'm out. Let me get everybody res at the Angel and teleported. And I'm going to do some multiboxing Battlefield. We'll figure out a way to broadcast our Battlefield games. We'll do that too. I mean, I know there's not necessarily a lot of cross interest there, but we are actually really pretty damn good at Battlefield. So we will figure out a way to get that going. I think there's a way on YouTube to have user choosable screens too. More than one user choosable screen. And if there isn't, there should be. Damn you, YouTube. Helicopter takedown right behind me. And I'm missing it, man. So I love you guys. We'll do Major Domo later. Or Valatorn will do Major Domo. And we are going to do some serious Alliance this week. No doubt about it. We're doing Alliance. And we're going to sort out all the Alliance shit. And Pallies are in the hunt. Later, bros. Love you, man. You guys are great. I'm out of here.